Grook. We would be going to ChatGPT. We would be going to ABN Mini, and we would be going to, which is another model that we should go. Yeah, Claude. Claude, we should go. And ABN Mini, you can see we are here at ABN Advance. This is like a fancy website we designed some time back. And we got Claude, we got Mini. We need to go to our Mini research here. Yeah, okay. So we are here at Hyperframe browser. We are here at Claude. We are here at ChatGPT, and we are here at Grook. Sign into Grook because Grook needs you to sign in. Alright, we are here at Grook. We have got ChatGPT here. So I think we have opened my favorite AIs that I personally used on a day-to-day basis. I think these are one of the most finest models that we have got, and I absolutely love Grook. Very few people uses Grook, but I think it's one of the most finest models that we can get. But initially, as we are checking out a benchmark, we should also we would be opening Mistral AI. This is not very widely used, but this is one of those models which was released back when very few people knew about AI. So I think Mistral AI is now very regulated. It is not very descriptive. The training is not very advanced at this moment, but I think you can use it for a pretty nice thing. So today we got to be doing Grook to test out complex situations, complex algorithms, complex stuff. And we would make Mini to respond to it. And we will also be putting the same prompt in different image generation. And we would be also testing which image you think comes out nicely. Okay, so this would be something cool, something very cool. So let's generate something. Okay, we would be putting the same prompt to Gemini. We would be putting the same prompt to even Mini, Gemini, and ChatGPT, and we would be seeing which model is producing the most accurate photos out of the same prompt. So let's start with Gemini. Hey Gemini, I want you to create me a real photo of bottle spilled on road. Okay, we'll be generating out the same prompt, and we'll be using Gemini 2.5 Flash model. It's from Google. We would be using ABN Mini. We would be checking out BTM, one image generator. Let's change the text color. Let's make it here. You can, it's like a nice feature. Some people have this mood to have multiple colors, so I thought instead of putting a theme style background, we should give the ability to change the background color of your own style and choice. So I'll be like keeping it like red or something. Yeah, this looks nice. And we would be going to ChatGPT. We would be describing the same prompt. So let's see. This is like something I have written. Oh no, I should write only hey because we gotta be giving the same prompt to different models. So yeah, let's hit. Also for ChatGPT, let's hit. And also for Mini, let's hit. Okay, generate with BTM 1. And let's see which. Oh, okay, that's really realistic. Okay, this is by Gemini. Okay, and ChatGPT is still making. BTM is still making. This was fast. Actually, when we stay in the page, that's perfect. Okay. So I think Gemini and but I like the BTM more. It feels more natural. It feels more natural. But when we wrote bottle, it should have it should have been a bottle, right? It should have been a bottle, not just a part of bottle. Let's see what ChatGPT has given us. But I think the depth, the clarity BTM gave us, it's something incredible. Also, Gemini is very nice. It has more natural background. I liked it. But if I would be going to the technical details, I think it should have been a bottle, not just a cracked part of a bottle. So that's what I think. Sometimes we don't get our expected results that we seek. So let's see how ChatGPT gonna show us. Even last time when we did the speed test, Medium was generating photos within 10 seconds, within 13 seconds. Gemini usually takes around 30 seconds, sometime 20 seconds to 35 seconds. Sometimes if the traffic is too much, then it do take more than 40 seconds. But ChatGPT is like taking always more than 45, 50 seconds, maybe a minute or sometimes more than that. Even though we have the user base as same, it's not just the traffic that we might assume that it's taking a lot of time because of traffic, but it's not the case. We have huge users of Gemini as well, but Gemini is really fast. I also tried an image gen model. It was a Asian model, and it was generating within 10 seconds. So that was even faster than BTM one. So I think there are some models who uses some pipelines to really take out that time very fast. Wow, that's perfect. Now this is something what I was looking for. Yes, so GPT definitely won this competition because when we wrote, I want you to create me real photo we have specifically written here of bottles spilled on road. This is how I personally visualized. I didn't thought of a piece of cracked part. So I think even though it took a lot of time, ChatGPT definitely won this. Okay, so let's make something creative. It's an ancient time and people are using ChatGPT in past. Okay, we have written our prompt. So let's give the prompt and we'd be using the same prompt in Gemini. Okay. So it's an ancient time and people are using Gemini AI in past and we would be giving the same prompt to Mini. Though Mini is a new model, we would be still saying BTM 1 AI model, okay? And let's see. Oh, Gemini already given us a photo. So it feels like a Greek time. Julius Caesar kind of a vibe it has. And it gave a futuristic holographic design that it shouldn't have because but it could be a choice though because we are seeing AI in past time. So okay, so that's how Gemini understands it. Let's create with BTM. Since we have given ancient time, let's see how it will create. Meanwhile, Chat GPT, I think it's generated or not. I don't know. So now BTM would be generating the image. And let's see if BTM, because in my mind, I'm assuming people are using something old and new. Wow. Now this is more creative. This looks little more nice. It has a orc valve in the middle. That's fine. And even in the past, when we wrote ancient time, it has given us a cryptic information kind of a wall here. It has given some secret codes or something, and it has also given us an engraving of BTM1 AI. This is more creative. But looking at the people, I think BTM1 has given us more realistic looking feel. The people here are looking very nice. And when we look at Gemini, it has given us uh, an I am kind of a photo. Let's go to ChatGPT, and it is already processing. It's a little bit late as always, but let's see if it could over exceed our expectations. And we would be continuing the series of testing. We would be generating more photos. We're gonna be generating more prompts, and we would be testing out BTM1 in various programming level calculations and mathematical progressions also. We would also ask this models to create another AI out of them and to understand how their psychoanalysis is, how their psychology is. And I was thinking to really create another test of taking and making these models do a psychometric test. So, as a psychologist, I could make out a judgment that which personality type or what kind of personalities this cognitive models do have. Because when we talk about machine learning, we talk about neural architecture, and when we talk about neural architecture, we talk about consciousness, emergent behavior. So I think it would be a fun task to carry out this new concept of that I had of making these models pass out the MBTI and the 16 PFI. At least the MBTI, because it's a very basic personality assessment test that we carry out in clinical settings. So later on, we may could give them a analysis report, and we could get to know more of them as a machine personality, or we might could develop a machine personality test assessment as well. It's taking usually longer time than it takes. It always takes so much time. Okay, meanwhile we can do one thing. Let's give the same prompt to BTM1, and in BTM1 there's a very nice feature. When you upload a file, it has a consistent cache memory inbuilt, so I don't forget what you have given. So if I upload my photo, and I can keep on prompting, and it will keep on generating without any lag. I don't have to re-upload every time. But in Gemini, once you upload, it don't have that photo memory in it. So I think that's something Gemini needs to work on. So let's give the same prompt. And we have written this. So let's see if it auto corrects that spelling mistake we have given also to here. And meanwhile, ChatGPT has not given us the photo yet. So we would be generating another photo. My internet speed is absolutely fine. It always has fast internet here. Gemini. Okay, BTM model 1. That's perfect. That's perfect. So it's the same holographic design and people are using it. Gemini. Okay, so Gemini has this consistent ability. So Gemini replicates the same photos. It don't subtly change the dynamics of the photo. It keeps what I have studied by using it for a longer time. Because when we do a lot of prompt engineering and we look at the neural architecture, we get to understand the psyche of the models. So this is what, but yeah, this is something new. This is not something I should download this. So we can upload these photographs later on in Instagram or maybe somewhere. ChatGPT, meanwhile, it has not generated the photo yet. That's okay. Now let's ask BTM. You are free to visualize a world of AI with humans. You can generate any scene and anything. What will you generate?